Guys, welcome back to the Test Robot Automation. I'm Pranav here back again. So today I will be starting my new series with Playwright BDD. Okay, so for the prerequisite, what I have done, I have just created one particular folder saying Playwright BDD Automation. Okay, so I will be coming over here and typing CMD command line. Okay, that will open my command prompt, and if I type in here code dot. Okay, that will open one project in my VS Code, and I will go into the terminal and type in the command to invoke my Playwright test framework. So just for your information, we have to so npm init playwright at the rate latest. Okay, 1 second. Latest. Okay. So this will invoke all the playwright dependencies and everything. What we are going to use is a playwright with JavaScript. Okay, and this is completely a BDD framework. So guys, it will be really nice. We're just going to use the playwright test runner to run this particular BDD framework. So I'm going to select the JavaScript test folder I want it, and GitHub Actions I will set it as a true for now. True, everything is fine. Okay, fine, 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 fine. Okay, downloading the browser and npx playwright install. And once I receive this happy hacking message, that means my playwright is invoke correctly over here. Now, what I need is npm install -d playwright playwright hyphen bdd. This is another library which is provided by the playwright to invoke your bdd inside your machine. Okay, so what I have is and now I need to invoke the cucumber as this is a BDD, so we have to invoke the cucumber. So I will type in npm I hyphen d at the rate cucumber hyphen cucumber at the rate latest. Okay, so this command will invoke the cucumber in my project. I think there is some issue. Let me just go and find out the dependencies for cucumber. I think I have listed in here somewhere. Okay, here is it. Okay, I just need to copy this and put it here, saying npm I hyphen d and paste my cucumber. So this will going to invoke my uh, cucumber in my project. That's it. It will take some time as this is a cucumber library. Okay, CLS, everything looks fine. Just to make sure my framework is working fine, I will just going to npx playwright playwright test. So this what this command will do, this will check like whether my playwright test cases are running, which is provided by the playwright guys, right? So all these test cases are already present in my test library. If you haven't watched my last videos, I have thoroughly explained all these things about the playwright. I'm just going to do the clear CLS, and now what I'm going to do is I will come here and define one particular file saying sample or sample maybe login. What we are doing, e-commerce login, right? ecom login dot feature. Okay, if you guys want to know how I'm getting this icon, you just need to come here to click on extension and type in here the cucumber. You have to install this particular extension, which has a really good full support extension. And this is also a good extension. You can download any one of this particular cucumber extension that will invoke the cucumber in your VS Code, right? Okay. Now let's go to back to our framework. So I have just defined this ecom login, and what I'm going to do for a prerequisite, I have just defined the feature file over here. So I'm just going to copy this feature file and bring it here. I'm going to explain you what is happening here in this feature file is One second. Okay, one second. This is the way you have to give your feature file. This is a completely hybrid feature file. So what is happening here? I'm just defining the feature. Feature is verify the login. Verify the user is able to log in with the valid credentials. Okay, and scenario is verify user is able to log in with the valid credentials. And given I navigate to this ecom website, and I click on my account. Okay, and I enter the email address, which is automation.com, and I enter the password, and I should verify user contains the root account hyphen account. Okay, so that is completely based on the that is completely the URL. So once I log in, I need to verify this particular URL contains this. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys. So after defining our feature file, what we have to do, we have to invoke the BDD in our config.js file. Okay, so I will convert first this to the ES module, quick fix, and convert this to ES module. Okay, and what I will do, I will import one more package saying define BDD config. Okay, so this package is coming from Playwright BDD. Okay, yes, after importing the define BDD config from the Playwright BDD, I have to do what I have to do. I have to say const test dir equals to define config BDD, and in the bracket and curly braces I have, and now I have to give the paths. And what is my path? So after doing this path, I have to give one array, and inside the array, I have to give the path to this ecom login feature. I will just copy the relative path, okay, and come back and give here as ecom feature, and this should take from there. After defining the path, what I have to do, I have to come to the command line and type in the command npx vddgen, and if I click on this one, it will be going to give me all the step definition file, okay. And what I will be doing, I will be just copying this whole step definition file and explain you thoroughly what is happening here in the step definition file. I've just copied this here, and on the project level itself, I will be defining this particular step definition file saying ecom steps dot js, okay. And I'm just going to press this whole file over here, and you can see, guys, this playwright guys have already given us create BDD from playwright BDD, and also given us all the cons given when and then from the BDD. And over here, what we will be doing is we have to invoke our page. If you guys don't know about the page, you should go. You can review my last lecture for the whole playwright automation framework, and you can check what is page. Page is a fixture, okay. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna call the page over here and saying, okay, what is our first feature file is given. And navigate to the e-commerce login lambda test IO. So what we're gonna do, we're just going to say await page dot go to, and I'm going to put it as a URL, and this URL argument is coming from our Gherkin feature file. So I'll press this URL over here. So this is matching over here, and this is our URL coming from here, right? And the other thing is missing step definition file for this one. So what I'm going to do, click on the string. So let's go back to our lambda test and check what is happening with the with my account over here. Okay, for this particular missing step, first what I have to do, I have to provide the page. Make sure you provide the page before doing anything. And what we have here is my account. So what I will do, I will click here and say this is my my account over here, right? And what I will be doing, I will go back to the lambda test account, and this is my account in my header. If I go and click and inspect on that one, and come to, and give me a second, come to my account, which has a role, has a button. So let's provide this it like this way. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come here and say await page dot get by role is the attribute. Okay, that's, and what is our role? Role is button. Okay, comma, and I can provide my account over here. And what I want to do, I want to click it, right? So I'm gonna put it as a click, and this will resolve all the issue here. And once this is done, what I need to do, I need to enter the email address. So let's go back and come here and check this particular attribute. I think this is a placeholder. This should have a placeholder as an attribute. Value placeholder. Yes. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this email address attribute from here. Okay, and place it over here. And I need to just provide one particular, and I cannot provide it like this way. So I need to just provide email address like this way, and I will first pass the page over here, thing page. Okay, and I can again call the playwright thing page dot get by placeholder, and placeholder is what is it? Email address dot fill. Okay, I need to give the proper placeholder over here. I cannot give it like this way, placeholder, and my placeholder is, because my placeholder is email address over here, like this, and fill dot, what I'm filling the email address, right? So I can say email address dot fill, and inside fill I can call this email address from here. Okay, and this email address is matching with the email address we have already which I have put here is a test rundown test.automation.com, right? Hope that's fine. What is the issue? It will go away automatically. Let's go to the another step saying await page dot get by again placeholder. And what is my placeholder over here? Is the password. Password is my placeholder. Copy this password from here and saying await get by placeholder. So placeholder is password dot fill, and fill dot, what we have is asks what is this password. So I'm just going to change this to password, and we'll place this password over here. Okay, one second. Password, and place this password over here, and this should resolve the issue, right? Let's put the identifier.ts. Okay. And just double check I'm giving correctly. For that, what I will do, just go to the locators, get the placeholder. Yeah, I'm giving correctly. Oh, okay, yes. The problem is I have to pass the page over here, right? Let's pass the page. Okay. And what else I need to give is Okay, I missed one particular step, which is and I enter. Oh, and I click on submit button, right? And just to generate this step, I'm just going to say again npx bdd playwright npx bdd gen, and this is going to give me the missing steps again over here, saying can I click on submit button, and I'm going to click on this over here, saying this. Okay. What else we have? Okay. Wait, page dot what password. What is the attribute for the submit button? Come here, click here, and I have to get it with the by the locator, which is input value login. Just going to copy this one from here, saying page dot. Okay, I have to pass the page first over here. Page dot locator, and my locator is going to give me a double quote because we have giving the CSS selector with the quote inside, and I have to click it, right? Click, done. I hope my old test case is fine, and let me just go and try to run the. Okay, then what I have to do, I have to get this particular thing await page. Okay, I have to pass the page first. That's a missing step every time. Page dot. Before that, I have to say expect. Okay, expect page to have URL, and here I will say new regular expression, which is uh, logged in, thing logged URL, and I'll pass this logged URL over here, logged URL, right? We'll do CLS now. I think everything looks fine. I'm not sure why this is giving me an error. So guys, already we have defined our whole step definition file. There was an issue where I was providing a dot after the field, which was creating all the issue. And now let's go back to our config.js file. And here we have provide the path. And here we have to also provide our step definition file saying require. What I need is ecom steps.js. I will just going to copy the relative path. And what I will do is I will come back to here and place it my path over here. Okay, and this should invoke my playwright as well as other things over here. So let's go back to our command line saying click terminal command line, and just to invoke our playwright BDD as well as our playwright config touch playwright test case, what we have to do, we're going to come back to our config.js file. And one more thing is we are already defining this test directory, so I don't want to give this particular path to my test. So I will just going to remove the path. So my test cases are not here. My test cases are only here, which is a feature file, and this is ecom.js. Where is my test files? And what I'm going to do, I will be just going to give one particular browser, which is a Chromium browser, just not to get so much things to be running together. So I got it. What is the issue? Let's go back to our ecom stats over here and let's provide name over here. Okay, that's it. And let's see. We have to open our new terminal and saying this. We have to type in the command saying npx npx bdd gen. Okay, this will going to generate our feature.fact.js file over here. And one more thing, what we have to do, we have to invoke the playwright test runner saying npx playwright test, and I will be providing one reporter saying footer equals to html comma list. This will invoke both my playwright npx bdd gen and playwright test case, and the reporter is html and list. If I just go and click on this particular command, you will see one particular folder will be auto-generated by this npx bdd gen feature.gen. Can you see here there's a command, and with this command and with this particular library, this will be intercepting all the test case. And can you see what we have done? It automatically took all the test case inside of a playwright test folder, so we don't have to provide this this particular file separately. It says navigate to this ecom login, and it verify the user is a, and I click on this my account. It fill up all these things, and then everything looks fine. CLS, and let's go to our report. npx show report. And you can see it has already generated a nice gherkin report for us. Given I navigate to this ecom and everything looks fine. And let's do one more thing. Let's run one more time with the uh, yes, with the particular let me just come here, and after navigating to the page over here, I will put one debug point. So I can put here saying await page of pause, right? And here, what I will do, I will do again CLS from here, and I will run this both the command again. And again, this time I will say hyphen hyphen head. So you will know what is happening inside the background. So let's see what is happening inside our background. Okay, it opened this particular file, feature file, and I think it will again open one particular inspector here, and we can bring this inspector over here, and we can see what is happening. If I just step it over, I click on this particular button. If I step it over, it came here and fill up all this information. If I click on step it over here, it filled up the runout test-robot-automation.com. If I step it over here, we click on this login, and if I step it over here, it went to verify this particular email address. And if I step it, my test case is running fine. And now if I go and open up the report, npx show report, then I will be able to see the report. Right? Look, this is generating the new report again. And this is my very nice Gherkin report. I hope you like this particular session, guys. And what we're gonna do next time, we're gonna bring all this thing inside of a test, and we will also design a page object model. And I hope you like this particular video. And please share and subscribe this video. Share with your friends if you feel this information is really really useful to you. Thank you very much. for watching this video, and thank you very much for joining as a part of a test robot automation. Thank you. Bye.